Hey everybody, it's Tori. Today I will be doing my deliberative speech. As some of you may have noticed, I uploaded 2 videos because I did the first one, which was a screen recording of my iPhone, which I did not notice had no sound until after the recording, and I could not get my audience back. So I am just going to do the speech portion now. So for my deliberative speech, I will be talking about medical marijuana. There are a few subjects that can stir up stronger emotions among doctors, scientists, researchers, policymakers, and even the public more than medical marijuana. The real questions are, is it safe? Should it be legal? Should it be decriminalized? Has it been proven to be effective? What conditions is it useful for? Is it addictive? Is it really the wonder drug that people claim? So, should medical marijuana be federally legal? In my opinion, yes. It has many health benefits, medical benefits, and would create jobs and even boost tax revenue. During my speech, I will be talking about medical marijuana versus the government, health and medical benefits, legalization of medical marijuana, federally, and taxes and controversy. So let's jump in. Medical marijuana versus the government. Medical marijuana is most commonly used in the United States for pain control. While marijuana isn't strong enough for severe pain such as post-surgical pain, a broken bone, an appendix rupture, a knife wound, a gunshot, it is quite effective for chronic pain that plagues millions of Americans, especially as they age. Part of its allure is that it's clearly safer than opiates. It is impossible to overdose on and far less addictive. And it can take the place of NSAIDs, also known as non-steroidal anti-inflammatories. These are things like Advil, Aleve, Tylenol. If people can't take them due to their kidney function or ulcers or acid reflux, they could be using medical marijuana instead. Medical marijuana and the government. Marijuana is currently legal on the state level in 29 states and Washington, D.C. It is still illegal from the federal government's perspective. The Obama administration did not make prosecuting medical marijuana even a minor priority. President Donald Trump promised not to interfere with people who use medical marijuana, though his administration currently is threatening to reverse this policy. About 85% of Americans support legalization of medical marijuana, and it is estimated at least several million Americans currently use it. Grinspoon, 2019. Medical benefits and health benefits. Medical benefits. Marijuana appears to ease the pain of multiple sclerosis and nerve pain in general. This is an area where few other options exist, and those that do, such as Neurotonin, Lyrica, or opiates, are highly sedating. Patients claim that marijuana allows them to resume their previous activities without feeling completely out of it or disengaged. Along these lines, marijuana is said to be fantastic muscle relaxant, and people swear by its ability to lessen tremors in Parkinson's disease. Also, it has been used quite successfully for fibromyalgia, endometriosis, interstitial cystitis, and most other conditions where the final common pathway is chronic pain. Grinspoon, 2019. Now, the health benefits. Marijuana is also used to manage nausea, weight loss, and has been used to treat glaucoma. A highly promising area of research is the use of medical marijuana for PTSD, or known as post-traumatic stress disorder, in veterans who are returning from combat zones. Many veterans and their therapists report drastic improvement and clamor for more studies and from the loosening of government restriction on research. Medical marijuana has also been reported to help patients suffering from pain, wasting syndrome associated with HIV, as well as IBS, or irritable bowel syndrome, and Crohn's disease. Grinspoon, 2019. Let's talk about legalization federally, taxes, and the controversy surrounding medical marijuana. Federally, the debate over the therapeutic benefits of medical marijuana is ongoing. While several states in the U.S. have active medical marijuana laws and growing numbers, the federal government continues to classify it as a Scheduled I controlled substance. Not only does that make it illegal to possess, but it also limits medical studies into the potential benefits of medical marijuana. Taxes. Colorado has surpassed $1 billion in tax revenue from marijuana sales since the recreational use was legalized in 2014. Marijuana tax, license fees, fee revenue has reached $1.02 billion and marijuana sales over $6.5 billion, as stated in Colorado Revenue News release. Colorado has almost 3,000 licensed marijuana businesses and 41,000 licensed individuals working in the industry. Marijuana revenues fund a range of youth and public programs in Colorado, including but not limited to mental health services, youth literacy initiatives, and even anti-bullying programs. Marijuana tax revenue goes to both state and local government. Controversy surrounding medical marijuana. Medical marijuana remains controversial, but it's gaining traction as a legitimate recommendation for a variety of symptoms. Even though many states have legalized the use of cannabis for medicinal purposes, and even a few, such as Washington State, for recreational use, it's an ongoing battle for policymakers in the United States for it to be accepted and sold nationwide. This will, however, likely require a much larger body of legitimate scientific research, which is limited by the legalities of medical marijuana, to prove or disprove the efficacy of marijuana and potentially loosen the restrictions on its use. Morrow, 2019. In conclusion, medical marijuana should be legal due to numerous medical benefits, health benefits, tax revenue, and so many creations of jobs. All in all, I feel medical marijuana should be legal, and a bill should be passed for this. People are suffering and in pain, and it could be alleviated by something as simple as a plant. No synthetic drugs, not something made in a lab, just something that was grown organically. People with ailments would benefit. The economy would benefit. The government would benefit. The people who are against it can simply just choose to not use it. It would help so many people that are in chronic pain to have a better quality of life. Thanks for listening.